Former Bush administration officials are cashing in with companies that are doing business with their former agencies. It's all perfectly legal. CNN's Brian Todd has been looking at a brand new report from a watchdog group. What does it say, Brian?
Wolf, it says a lot of people who served in Mr. Bush's White House, like many others before them, haven't exactly been shy about cashing in on their government portfolios.
As Energy Secretary, Spencer Abraham steered the Bush administration through the California brownouts and the New York blackout. After leaving government, he joined the board of an oil company, Occidental Petroleum. Later, with the help of a former aide to Abraham, Occidental secured a lucrative deal to ship oil to the United States. That's according to a new report from the watchdog group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, or CREW. The report says 15 former Bush administration officials hold positions with companies that do business with their old agencies.
We've been saying that we're cracking down on that here in the nation's capital, but this just shows it really isn't true. As soon as cabinet officials leave, they take on lucrative jobs, always involving their former industries.
In an email, Spencer Abraham's firm said, "We are very careful to fully comply with all ethics laws," and that Abraham's never lobbied for Occidental Petroleum's board. Another example, CREW says former Health and Human Services Secretary Tommy Thompson holds positions with 30 companies that deal with HHS now. Contacted by CNN, Thompson said he's never been a lobbyist, that some of those companies are charities, some don't pay him, and some don't even exist anymore. Even CREW says none of these former officials has broken any lobbying laws. John Feary, who once worked for House Speaker Dennis Hastert and now has his own consulting firm, says as long as cabinet officials obey ethics laws while they're in office and respect the waiting period afterward.
You cannot prescribe what their careers are and what kind of money they make after they leave the government. That is not appropriate.
CREW is considered by some to be a left-leaning group, which it denies. But CREW's never reported on former Clinton White House officials, including former Defense Secretary William Cohen, a frequent analyst on CNN, whose clients also have business before their former agencies.
Melanie Sloan says that's because CREW was established in 2003, well after the Clinton team left office. She promises her group will monitor the Obama administration just as vigorously, Wolf, and we'll see if they do.
And in fairness, this kind of stuff has been going on for long, long time. Henry Kissinger, after he left government, created Kissinger Associates, which did a lot of business with the U.S. government and foreign governments as well. Let's talk a little bit about the Bush administration specifically. Not everyone who left a high-level job in the Bush administration has struck it rich.
That's right, and even CREW points out Ann Veneman, Mr. Bush's former agriculture secretary, now is head of UNICEF, which is a nonprofit. And in recent interviews, we've learned that Alberto Gonzales, who was the attorney general, says he can't get a job because firms are worried that he's going to be indicted. So, right, not everyone's raking it in right now.
All right, thanks very much, Brian Todd, with the story. Comprehensive and fair story, I should say, as well. So what did these former officials make in their cabinet posts? Spencer Abraham, Tom Ridge, Tommy Thompson, they all earned more than $175,000 as secretaries of their respective departments, that according to the government's Plum Book.